In this video, I want to talk about how Takt, or the Takt Production System, ties into CPM scheduling systems. So let me explain it like this. CPM is a time by deliverable format, and it's formatted to where you logic tie activities in what's called a precedence diagram, and then in the Gantt view with the logic hidden, the computer does a forward and a backward pass and places all of the activities most of the time as a default on their early starts and then calculates float. So that creates an interesting situation. When we want to export from CPM to Takt, we have an internal software which we share with anybody and we'll use uh, for anything that you need. Um, that software will convert the CPM schedule into a time by location Takt format. What we always find is that there's activities that are stacked on top of each other. So there's either trade stacking, which is too many trades in one area, or trade burdening, where one trade is expected to be in too many areas beyond their capacity. Okay, so once we do that flow analysis, or in most of the cases, lack of flow analysis, we can create a macro or a norm level Takt plan from the CPM. So it is very hard to go from CPM to Takt, not because of software or coding or exports or file types, but because of format. We want the industry, and the best format for you as a builder is in a time by location format. And so Takt, if you create it early on in pre-construction and your high level master schedule, which is your macro level Takt plan, is created in pre-construction, and then we start to add detail as we go, as it's appropriate, the easiest thing to do is either A, export from a program called LeanTakt to your native files, meaning in LeanTakt right now, it exports to P6, Microsoft Project, Asta, any of the programs you want at the click of a button. The other thing that you can do in pre-construction is create a macro level Takt plan in Excel if you want, and simply use that as the base for your work breakdown structure. Ideally, what happens in construction is Takt first, CPM second. Takt is an LeanTakt, it exports to CPM with the click of a button. And here's the process. The macro level Takt plan is your overall strategic plan. Then you pull plan every phase. That pull plan then becomes what's called a norm or production level production plan. Then we filter out the look aheads, the weekly work plans, and the day plans. And as that's updated, that provides real-time as-builts of when activities start and finish. And again, at any moment, it's exported to CPM. That's the ideal process. And so it's very, very easy if you start Takt first, CPM second, and that's how they integrate. Going from CPM to Takt is difficult, not because of software, but because of format. So Takt first, CPM second. I hope you've enjoyed this video. On we go.